Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 2425, which is 2,425 of What's She Up To Now, documenting originally my journey as I came online from the offline brick and mortar and corporate world of businesses and life. Uh, didn't really do much, if anything. Of course, the internet has been uh, discovered, developed, and massively growing during my lifetime. I am old enough to remember prehistoric days and times when the internet did not exist and we had to do things the old fashioned way, which were kind of awesome. It made it easy to distinguish yourself in terms of effort and acts, etc. So today we're talking about a couple of things. I create a couple of pieces of content every day. The first is an annual challenge, the Let's Grow annual challenge. I think this is my 7th year in a row sharing it online. Prior to that, I did annual challenges, but I just did them for myself, which is kind of selfish. And it's one way that I use my personal power, skills, and abilities to make the world a better place. By sharing my annual challenge, I'm putting it out there, and other people can realize and understand, like I've discovered, that doing one little thing every day has an absolutely huge, powerful, and incredible impact on your life. And not only on your life, but other people's life, because you're setting the example for them. If you're doing something consistently, a positive habit, a positive thing that makes the world a better place, other people see that. They might not say anything. They might even criticize or pick on you for it, but they know that you're making the world a better place. And by being an example, you're showing them that they could do that too. I think one of the best things that we can do is continually improve and become an ever better, ever increasing, positive version of ourselves. And that's kind of what we're here for. I used to really struggle with, well, what am I here for? Why am I on the planet? What's the meaning of life, etc. And following my sudden cardiac arrest took me a while, but after pondering and studying and searching, I realized that each and every one of us has the same purpose here on life, to become the best possible version of ourselves. And at least that's my belief. It serves me well, and I think it serves other people well too. So today for the Let's Grow Annual Challenge, we're talking about contribution growth and using our resources, our assets, our skills, our abilities, our talents, and our personal power for good to make the world a better place. Talk a little bit about you can use all of your skills and abilities and talents just for yourself and to advance yourself only, which I consider a little bit evil, because we all have gifts and talents and abilities and resources that we can share with other people. And sharing with other people actually builds us and enhances us and helps us grow. It doesn't diminish us. So many people have a scarcity mindset and scarcity mentality, and they think, well, if I share this information, if I tell anybody this, if I share my secret strategy, then they're going to steal it and run with it, and they're going to be more successful than I am. Well, that definitely comes from a sense of lack and scarcity, not of abundance. I'm of the mind nowadays that the more you put out there, the more you share with other people, the better example you set, the more that will positively contribute to the world. Of course, lots of people don't believe that. We can find examples of just the opposite everywhere around us, just like we can find examples of people doing this all around us. It's all in what we look for. For Supersize Your Business, we are talking about something I call the power strategy, where we actually within our organizations map out and have a responsible individual and more than responsible individual. It gets a name by it, but really it goes to a role or an area of responsibility in the business. So everybody knows who does what, who's responsible for what, who makes what type of decisions, or what group makes what type of decisions, etc. And it's, goes beyond the org chart. It goes beyond our organizational charts. It goes beyond our who owns different action items. It's a lot more comprehensive guide. And it's a living, breathing document, just like all of our processes and procedures, that changes over time as the world changes, right? Guess what? Prior to the pandemic, we didn't have a responsible individual or group set up in our organizations. None of them, sadly, we weren't involved in any healthcare industry things, that even fathomed the possibility of what we would do in case of a pandemic and a literally global shutdown. Guess what? We sure do now. It's definitely part of our plans, our contingency plans, as well as our responsible individual documentation. So that's what I've got today. If I can help you in any way, hit me up and ask. Otherwise, have a fantastic day. And of course, I'll pop in tomorrow and share the good, the bad, the ugly, what's working, what's not working for me. Keep in mind, just because I can't do it doesn't mean you can't. Or just because it doesn't work for me doesn't mean it won't work for you. And also, just because something works for somebody else, I've learned this one kind of the hard way and spending hundreds of thousands of dollars. Just because somebody else has figured out the perfect system for them doesn't mean it's going to be the perfect system for you. We always have to filter things through and make them our own. If that makes sense. All right. Have a great day. I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.